Alright, hello, Rip, good morning. Juggling time. But now the Artstation challenge is finished. How fantastic isn't that? So, I think what I will be doing for now is probably just some random warm-up. I successfully finished the Artstation challenge. It took some serious effort. Okay, now that works. Didn't want to work. Thanks. Thank you. So let's see who's that. That's Atsuki. Good morning, Atsuki. All right. So let's. Where did that go? What the? Right. Okay. So let's start the timer. Hey, Zelin. How's it going? Let's start drawing something today. My brain is all over the place. So just gonna paint something. It was so. Hey, Captain Jetlag. I don't know when the winner is announced at all, Atsuki, actually. I'm too busy with juggling everything else that's happening at the moment. My brain is all over the place, and I have yet to be calm. It's too much happening, too much to think about, too much everything. I need to just, I don't know what I need to do. But yeah, so the Artstation challenge finished. I had to do the final presentation fixes on the airport. I had airplane delays. The original idea was I would have made it back in time for work and all that. I was on a trip to Sweden, and of course there was major delays, and I was stuck at the airport. So I had to sit on my companion too and do the final presentation tweaks. And of course, it's sitting at an airport is nowhere close to a studio setup. So I tried my best to kind of compile everything and somewhat tweak it. I wrote some text to the story, but yeah, it went well. And the reason why I went to Sweden was a marriage. It was pretty good. Met loads of old friends, which is always cool. Thanks, Seaglass, for the host. Much appreciated. Very kind of you. Yeah, so at the moment now, I don't know what's up with my head, but I feel very stressed and all over the place. I need to calm down somehow. And I had a weird dream as well, which isn't really helping. A most likely stress-related dream. Such a weird dream. It was one of those dreams that gives flavor to the rest of the day. You know, it's so annoying when those happen, but you can't shake it in awakened state. You still that dream sensation still lingers on. You know. So I think tomorrow, let's go back to maybe do random warm-ups, and maybe or maybe start another like week project. Maybe set a topic. Maybe I should do the 2-week challenge for 1 week, just so that I also contribute to the fun. I mean, that could be cool. I mean, now on Saturday isn't it the 2-week challenge deadline? I could do whatever Danger Robinson robot is warning about. I'm sad to see though that that's not a lot of people joining in, but I'm assuming it's due to summertime and Artstation challenge. But it doesn't matter. It's still fun to do, and those who contribute, it's great. It's always fun to see. A lot of people are busy. But there's so many people doing new things on Discord. A lot of art, which is great. And a lot of new people on Discord, which is even better. It's really important. With I think in any community, new blood is very important. I was thinking, what do you think about... Hey, good morning, Eric. Welcome. What do you think about creating a forum for 30-minute warm-up on the website, which is like a sketchbook section? But the problem with that, I know instantly, is bandwidth issues. If there's going to be lots of people uploading their images to 30minutewarmup.com's web site, it's going to be a hell of a cost for bandwidth. One way would be that you can't upload and you can only hyperlink. But I think it's important. I want to have like the legacy of sketchbooks from people in the community. But maybe that's just like, like how much do people really care about having their own sketchbook? I mean, maybe could come up with some other, like maybe there's some Instagram gallery widget, so that, I mean, if someone posts something on their Instagram, it's added to the like wall. I think that could also be cool. But I don't know. I mean, in a way, I'd love sketchbook threads. I mean, a forum itself is a great thing, but I think Discord is stronger because it's live, right? Anyone that posts anything, just instantly everyone can read it, right? On a forum, you need to go to that person's thread, write something, and then wait for a response. I mean, Discord is way more adaptive and instant, and I think that is the future. But if there's a Discord, like, I don't know. I don't know. Lurib, yeah, exactly. It's lost after a while. I think that's the shame, right? Like, it's great for communication, Discord, but not so much for the like archivation. Mean Machine. Oh, really? Is Adobe finished now? Finished on Twitch. Um, you know why though? I think because there's like no. If you become an affiliate, there's no. There's a no compete clause in the affiliation. Like you're not allowed to stream on any other channel. Eric Moy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to set that up. I mean, ideally there would be some cool widget or update to Discord. I mean, I think this the reason why it's free to upload all these images and so on to Discord is because I think they they clean the uploads, right? Or maybe you can scroll in infinity on Discord and you'll still be able to see the past uploads. I mean, for those who upload images to Discord, those that don't post links. But I don't know, it's I really would love a solution to it, like this, to increase communication somehow. Maybe there's some other program other than Discord, like a competitor to Discord, that one could kind of like use to push in some new function. I'd love to know, because I think there's some sort of gap in like keeping everything together. That's pretty cool, Eric. Yeah, do that. If there is a solution to it, that would be great. I mean, obviously, I'd like I think a forum would be great, but I can't host the images because it's expensive with web space. You need like sponsors or because like any bigger art sites, because of the massive amount of images on from artists, it's going to cost a lot of web space. Because every image needs to be called all the time, and that's a lot of traffic, and that costs money. If you want to have like massive server, it's gonna cost you money. Mean Machine. There's some sort of archivation of Discord, or a forum, you know, like a forum sketchbook, I think is a great thing to have, and that people can kind of join in and look at. And I think being able to go back and look at your art in a thread, like a year down the line. Russell, yeah, I know, right? I think there's something that is missing with forums, that is now out of date, right? To get a forum interesting is like going back in time. I think there needs to be some sort of change to that, so that forum becomes modern, or some different take on a forum. I mean, what you're looking for is archivation of progress, right? So that you can see month one, and then you go down at the span of time, and then you're at like month 57, right? And you can see each month of what you've been doing. Flickr? Well, yeah, Mean Machine maybe, but then everyone needs a Flickr account. Um, you know, it's the same as an Instagram account in that sense. So I'm not sure really if that would be of any significant impact in the sense of legacy. Legacy in the sense of, like I mentioned, like archivation. So I don't know. I really wanted though some good solution to it, and because I do love looking back at people's art, but also I think one thing that is also important is that the ability to go to this specific person's thread and give this specific person your thoughts, right? Rather than just broadcasting it for everyone, but directing it to this one person. Because one of the great things with forums that I loved with, or let's say conceptart.org website, was that you went to each person's thread, gave them some love and specific, so that they only got their feedback in their thread. And also, if you wanted to see what someone else had written to someone else, you had to go to that person, and you would be exposed to all their art while looking for someone's comment, right? So that it created traffic in an interesting way, where you were exposed to art in a way more um, kind of roundabout way, that there was so much impressions all the time, which I thought was a great thing. And Artstation in a way does it by that wall of images, but there's no real community in that. Exactly, Russell. It's really important to have that in a way. Jacob Mobley, yeah, exactly. That's the problem, right? Like, social media is great in that sense, that the reach is incredible, but like Facebook and Twitter, etc., going back in time to look at that post you did at a certain time, it's impossible to find again. It's lost in time. Even within a day, some of it is just lost effort. You don't even need to try to go and find that old post. It's buried in this avalanche of communication. Lurib, $10, get your own text channel in Discord group. I need to read up on that actually. What you can pay for Discord. I mean, that would be a good investment for the community from all your wonderful donations. So I need to read up on what actually paid Discord does, because that could actually be a good investment for everyone. If that is actually, you know, of any purpose. Eric Moy, oh, that's cool, man. Would love to know more about that. If or if your coworker, oh, that's okay. Yeah, if he knows. Exactly, Lurib. I know there's paid Discord. And so far, what I like the incentive to pay for it was like, oh, you can get your own emojis. But I thought like paying for your own emojis, I think that could definitely wait. So I haven't. I mean, I didn't read up on what you could get out of it, but I probably should and see if it's worth investing some community dollars into. Ning. I have no idea what Ning is, and I have no idea how create your own social network. Maybe. I need to read up on it. Thanks for the suggestion, Mean Machine. I'll read up on it. I bookmarked it, so I'll check it out. What it actually is. And my wonderful boy is reading book. He's a good boy. Such a good boy. And he's gonna go and play in a park with his aunt. Like this guy now, he needs something that helps him be pushed over the edge to have some interesting. I mean, I could go large and do something very expressive, but I think I've already established so much that I'm gonna have to redo a lot if I'm gonna add any dramatic things. So most likely it's gonna have to be something subtle that just gives the character an edge. I mean, it could have like glowing eyes, but that's what you would assume you would have to do. Maybe make him kind of like blind. Like, no. Lurib, that is what I want for Discord. I want each person to be able to post in their specific thread on Discord. So each member would get their own, you know, like you can sign up for a channel, I'll create the channel, and you'll be posting in that channel, and everyone can see, oh, there's something going on in Lurib's thread, or in Mean Machine's thread, or Eric's, or whatever, you know. That's what I want, but I don't know if they're gonna. I'm hoping that they're gonna introduce that in a future update. I think that would be cool. And I read on the internet, like doing research about it at the very beginning. I wasn't the only one who wanted that feature, so I'm hoping that they 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 implemented. Jacob Mobley, some more turtle aspects of him. Maybe. But the thing is, I've already established a lot of form. I mean, if I start changing the form now, it's gonna be, I'm just gonna be wasting time. I would have rather had it from the beginning, like turtle themed character, and then the foundation would have been geared towards that, so that now I wouldn't need to repaint. I mean, I think I need to subtle shifts rather than major changes in order to have something more complete towards the end. Captain Jetlag, yeah, maybe. The thing is also, I don't know how well Discord is doing, and maybe I should just support them by paying for emojis, so that in the end maybe I'll get user-specific channels within the community. Maybe I just need to send them an email. Orange didn't help. Let's make it blue, a lot less. And I think maybe some orange around the eyes, just to kind of highlight them a bit. Captain Jetlag, yeah, exactly. I mean, ideally, Discord makes money because their user base is growing, right? There's lots of gamers, lots of people streaming games that use Discord for the chat function. So I don't know how they have set up their app for revenue, but I'm hoping that they've done smart choices so that they can continue growing the tool, because it's really useful. I think it's really nice, and I happily use it because it's like a community Skype, right? It's like Skype for everyone. Free to use. Just say that you want to be a part of this massive Skype group, and then there you go. You can call each other, you can write to each other, you can share images to each other. It's really great. But the problem is archivation purposes. You know, like I said, I'd love to be able to, like, I don't know really what I would like. Maybe it's stupid to try to go back to forums. Maybe I just need to rethink what is the future, right? What's the future step I need to take, rather than lean on past experiences. What's that saying? Nostalgia is my greatest enemy. because you shouldn't look back, right? Because also it fools you how great it was. Something that's great before probably isn't great today. So I should try to come up with something new maybe instead. Use some new tools, some new apps, some new widget somehow to tick all boxes. Easier said than done, maybe. Lurib, you can't make a sub channel. Maybe you can now. I haven't tried in a while, so I should really try and see if I can. But you weren't able to, at least. And I mean, they have upgraded the app quite a few times, so maybe it's worth checking in again of what changes they've done and what I can do now versus what I couldn't do before. Time's running out. Oh no. Pretty fun warm-up though. Comfort zone, whatever, painting. I think I'll go back to doing some comfort zones this week, just to ensure I'm relaxed, and then I'll think about maybe another week project, or maybe you guys want to see me develop more characters, or much like the Artstation challenge, maybe I should just continue doing different kinds of characters, or I don't know. I don't know yet, but Jacob Mobley, yeah, exactly. What is modern? That's a huge problem as well. All right, thanks everyone for joining in. This was created in today's warm-up. Some weird guy with a scar on his forehead. um, Eric, please do. That would be amazing to know. Any cool addition to the community is a welcomed addition. Thanks everyone for coming in and hanging out. And good night, good day. See you guys on Discord. Keep on sharing your art and working hard at improving. You guys are doing great. Have a good one, everyone. And outro time.